It was 2 in the morning. You went to the bathroom. You turned on the light. And something on the wall stopped you completely. Too many legs, moving too fast, bigger than it had any right to be. You don't know if it was there before you turned the light on, but it was there now. And everything in you went still. Your brain hadn't finished processing what it was seeing before your hand was already looking for something. A shoe, a towel, anything. Because the only thought in your head was that this thing should not be here. Wait, put it down. Because there is something you need to know about what is on that wall. And once you know it, you will never reach for anything again. You have seen it before. Maybe in the kitchen, maybe in the basement, maybe on that exact same bathroom wall. And every single time you did the same thing. You tried to kill it, because this thing moves fast enough that there is a real chance it was already gone before you got close. Here's what I need you to understand today. Every time you killed one, you left your home a little more exposed. We both know you didn't mean to. But whether you meant to or not doesn't change what happened. Until today. That thing has a name. The house centipede. Scientific name, Scutigera coleoptrata. But that name means nothing to you right now because when you see one, the only thought that forms is, what is that and how do I get it out of my house? So let's start with what it actually is. 15 pairs of legs, 30 in total. Each pair slightly longer than the one in front of it. The last pair on females can reach nearly twice the length of the entire body. When it moves, all 30 legs operate together in a single coordinated wave. Scientists call this metachronal rhythm. And when we see that movement, something happens before we can think. The body pulls back. The brain registers danger before it registers anything else. We are wired to read too many legs as a threat. That equation was written into your nervous system millions of years ago. And that is exactly why you want to kill it. But evolution got this one wrong. The house centipede can move it up to 1.3 feet per second on a flat surface. That number might not mean much until you picture it. It can cover the length of an average bathroom in under 2 seconds. Wall, ceiling, floor. It doesn't slow down for any of them. It changes direction instantly, mid-stride without breaking pace. By the time you lunge toward it, it is already 3 steps ahead. This speed is not accidental. It is a biological system built for one purpose: catching prey before the prey can respond. And when you understand what it is catching inside your home, you will realize that speed has been working for you this entire time. Now we get to the question that matters most in this video. Is it venomous? Yes, it is. Don't close the video yet, because what comes next changes everything. The house centipede has venom. It needs it, because that venom is how it paralyzes its prey. But the structure it uses to deliver that venom, a pair of modified front legs called forcipulix, is not strong enough to pierce human skin under normal circumstances. According to the American Association of Poison Control Centers, serious medical incidents involving house centipedes are nearly non-existent. Bites do happen, but almost every documented case involves someone who picked one up or accidentally trapped it against their skin, and the result, a short-lived, localized burning sensation, milder than a bee sting. The house centipede is not hunting you. You are not its prey. To this animal, you're simply a very large obstacle. When you turn on the light, it runs, because it is afraid of you. That speed you find so unsettling, that is not aggression, that is escape. Now, let's talk about what is actually happening. The house centipede did not wander into your home. It is not something that came in from outside looking for warmth and will eventually leave. It was born inside your walls. It grew up inside your walls. It has been hunting inside your walls. And it will die inside your walls. You never noticed, but somewhere behind a baseboard or inside a gap in your foundation, its mother laid eggs months ago, maybe longer. It is here for one reason and one reason only. Your home has enough food to sustain it. If the food weren't there, neither would it be. So, what is it eating? This list is going to be uncomfortable. Cockroaches. Specifically the juveniles, the ones too small for most traps to catch. The ones that represent the beginning of an infestation before it becomes visible. Silverfish, the insects feeding on your books, your wallpaper, the starch inside your kitchen cabinets, bedbugs, carpet beetles, ants, spiders, including the ones building webs in the corners of your rooms right now. The house centipede is hunting the things you most need hunted. Inside your walls, under your floors, behind your appliances, in every dark, narrow space you cannot see into. Every night, while you sleep, completely silent. And when you kill it, everything it was hunting gets to keep moving through your home undisturbed. But here is the part of this story that almost nobody knows. And when you hear it, I think you will need a moment. How long has the house centipede been in your home? A week? A month? The answer is neither. The house centipede is one of the very few arthropods that evolved specifically to live inside human structures, not to survive inside them, not to tolerate them, to live in them. It did not learn to come indoors. It evolved indoors. Fossil evidence and the study of its biology suggest that ancestors of the house centipede have been living inside human-built structures since people first began constructing them from stone. Your home is not an artificial environment for this animal. In the most precise evolutionary sense, your home is its natural habitat. And consider what that means. If this creature has been living alongside humans for thousands of years and is still here, it is because it is perfectly adapted to the environment your home creates. Researchers studying the role of the house centipede in urban ecosystems reached a conclusion that most people never hear. This animal is a functioning part of the natural balance inside human structure. When you remove it, you break that balance, nothing else moves in to fill its role. But its prey is still there. Let me show you exactly what happened every time you killed one. The cockroach nymphs that had been hunting that night kept growing. The silverfish multiplying quietly inside your walls moved further into your books, your cabinets, your stored clothing. The bedbugs that had been tracking through the darkness it never reached moved a little closer to your bed. And the next time you saw a house centipede, you killed that one too. This is how the cycle works. You eliminate the predator, you leave the prey. And the prey, in a home without anything hunting it, breeds without limit. Seeing one house centipede occasionally is not a sign that something is wrong with your home. Seeing house centipedes frequently in multiple rooms is a sign that a pest population has already established itself somewhere in your walls or foundation, possibly without a single visible sign at the surface. The centipede is not the symptom. The centipede is hunting the symptom. What it is hunting is the problem. So what do you actually do? 3 things. First, if you see one occasionally, leave it. It is doing work you cannot do yourself, in spaces you cannot access, and it wants nothing to do with you. Second, if you are seeing them frequently and in multiple areas of your home, treat that as the diagnostic signal it is. Check for moisture. The house centipede cannot survive without it, and neither can most of what it feeds on. Inspect under sinks, around pipes, in the basement, in any space where humidity tends to collect. Fix leaks, improve ventilation, use a dehumidifier if necessary. These steps address the underlying conditions that sustain both the centipede and its prey. When the prey declines, the centipede follows. Third, if you find one and genuinely cannot leave it where it is, a glass and a piece of cardstock will get it outside without any contact required. You do not need to kill it. It was the most effective free pest control system your home had. Letting it go is a far better option than the alternative. At 2 in the morning, standing in your bathroom, you reach for something to kill it. That reaction made sense, because no one had ever told you what that thing actually was. But now you know. 30 legs, 2 antennae. A hunting record built up quietly inside your walls over a span of time you never thought to measure. Today, you learned its name. But more importantly, now you know what it is. This is not something to kill. This is something to let work. Have you ever found a house centipede in your home and killed it without a second thought or let it go? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one. And if you want to understand another creature that has been doing invisible work inside your home, something that operates in the darkest corners while you sleep. The next video is already waiting for you.